Boys, we are back and we are doing Classic Physique on July 25th. Yes, I know it's crazy. I just got done with my show. Why am I doing another show? And there's a reason. One, I got invited to do this show. Two, I got scammed by my bodybuilding coach. 6 months of prep. We went in really hard. We put a lot of work into this prep, but I found out towards the end of my prep that my coach was scamming all of his clients, giving everybody the same exact meal and training program. Now, a lot of people say, oh, if it works, then why is everyone so upset? Is because someone's paying $100, someone's paying $250, which is me, and then some people are paying buttloads of money, and then they're all getting the same program. I was very upset with that, but the fact where I was more upset is that I also looked very flat on stage. I may have looked somewhat good, but I was on 88 grams of carbs, so 8 rice cakes. In bodybuilding terms, that is not good at all. From the day I looked before my show, I looked absolutely filled. I looked pretty nasty. And then even post-show, I looked double my size. So I'm just trying to get a little run back, a little get back, and I'm just trying to look overall better than how I did in my last show. So all in all, I got a cookie cutter, ChatGPT, BS coach that didn't know what he was doing, very, very uneducated, and he just scammed me. I learned from my mistake. I got everything situated, and it just, there's a whole thing with that I'm just leaving in the past because there's no point in trying to do what's right and calling that out in the fitness community because it goes around everywhere, and a lot of people are just unaware, but I'm aware now that if you ever try to find a coach for a show, make sure it's local, make sure it's someone you could trust, and don't just go to a coach because they have a nice physique or, you know, have all this clout is what I did. Anyways, Classic Physique, July 25th, and we have a new coach, Warren Beans, absolute GOAT. He is an influencer. I know I just said don't go for someone who has clout, but he was the one that was helping me backstage. You guys see in the video, he was helping me. I mean, I didn't really show him helping me, but he was helping me with carbing and all that, and it was just kind of crazy how my other coach was like so unresponsive and was like a fucking wall. The reason why I'm going to Beans is because he actually loves the sport and loves coaching people just for the fun of it, and I felt like I needed that type of coach, and he's already helped me so much. I am kind of coming off of a post-show rebound. I had a lot of weight I put on. I went to 171 when I was in Vegas, and then I came there at 155, so I gained a lot of pounds due to stress, dealing with the whole scam scandal, and it was so much. I was 171, I'm back at 158, and we competed at 147.5. So we still have a lot of work to do, and we still have a lot of time. So we're gonna try to, you know, do somewhat decent from what we did on our last show. Here is the pre-workout of the day. We have 3 unsalted rice cakes. I know there's 2, but I ate 3. And then we have David Bar, 10 grams of peanut butter and honey spread amongst all 3. I already ate 1 of them, so it's gonna look like there's only 2, but there's 3, but I ate 1. Yeah, we just teleported to the car. There was no queue. I just decided to teleport here, and my camera was about to die. But today is a upper day. I'm so excited. The upper and lowers have been feeling so great, and I feel like that's just because I stick with PPL, which is push-pull legs, for the longest time, and then I tried to switch it up and do my own routines, which I did like, but I've never done an upper-lower split, and I might just have to stick with that after my show. It's so easy, and then I also just get more rest days, which my body needs. And during my last bodybuilding show, I was 3 days on, 1 day off, 60 minutes of cardio, doing a whole bunch of junk volume, and it was unnecessary. I really thought it was. Then it came to the conclusion it was a whole bunch of fucking GPT, goy slop, junk volume. I could have grown my back on 6 months. And the fact that I didn't, it just kind of upset me. Dude, my dirty bulk had more progress than the cut that I made. I mean, don't get me wrong, I look shredded. I mean, I never really tracked my foods. I never really stuck to straight whole foods. By doing that, I got those results. I mean, anyone could do that. You give the dude that works at McDonald's like clean diet and a cardio program, of course he's going to look different. But today we have Warhead Sour Green Apple. Oh, there we go. But it's a 7 out of 10. I'll give it a straight up honest. I'm not really of a sour guy. 7.5 out of 10. How about that? We just upped it by like a 0.5. A lot of people like sour stuff. I wouldn't see myself, I put it in the aspect of this. I wouldn't see myself drinking this every single day. Now, if it's a once in a blue moon, Very good. I do like this. You guys are going to see my physique today and be like, oh, what a chud. This dude just lost all of his progress, which I'll admit, I just low-key crashed out on my diet. Post-show binging is a real thing. It's like an eating disorder. I did not stop eating. But do I regret it? No, because in the end, I feel fulfilled. Now, it is kind of hard to hop back on a diet after a post-show binge. After this next show, I might go and do like a reverse diet, or I might just say screw it and go back to my old roots and just gain a whole bunch of size. Because at the end of the day, I don't plan on making this a professional thing for me to do because it does take a big portion of your life. Dude, I put so much time into this prep. A year may not seem like a long time or a half year, but for me, oh my, it was like eternity, dude. I want to travel the world. We already got a Japan trip planned for you guys. There's a lot of content in store. It's going to be so hard if I'm doing bodybuilding as like my main hobby. Now, if I'm like a rich influencer and have the time to where I'm just only going to the gym every day, for sure I'll do bodybuilding. But that's not where my vision is. My vision is getting out content for you guys, enjoying life, making, good decisions, getting closer with God, and also just doing things that I love doing. Travel the world, make content, have just a good life rather than, suffer doing bodybuilding for the rest of my life. But I'm still having it in mind for something that I could still do. I could always get my pro card. That'd be a pretty good accomplishment. And also dad lore. You gotta think about the dad lore. But today's an upper day. Let's get into the gym. Let's cue the damn music and let's get it, boys.
Can you feel it wrapped around your soul with no control? You can't breathe when you're drowning underwater. There's so much water.
All right, boys. Also, I decided to dye my hair. I think I talked about it. I don't even remember at the beginning of the video, but I decided to dye my hair because I was like, you know what? I want to do it. I was in Vegas. My uncle does hair, and I decided to dye it white. I feel like I had it in mind for a long time to do something like that. It kind of turned yellow because you really have to take care of it, and I'm a dude, so taking care of it, like making your bed, only goes a long way. But we just got done with the workout, very exhausted. I didn't include lateral raises and I didn't include reverse cable flies, only because it's just like I don't want to record too many movements. Like I said before in my videos, some of it's just too repetitive. Not saying it was junk volume. It definitely did have an impact on my performance. It just, it does tire me out, and it does feel like it is doing something to me. But just recording certain exercises just aren't worth recording. Like doing cable ab crutches. Like no one wants to see that unless you're like C-Bum, and I'm not C-Bum. I'm Kava Fit. Make sure you guys go check out my discounts and my other socials, all on my link on my YouTube. So make sure you go do that. I'm kidding, but no, today was a good day. I'm about to go home, eat some food. I have 2 meals left for the day. I'm on 1,800 calories on my training days, 1,600 on my rest days. And it has been pretty hard because the food noise has been real. Coming off of a prep, binging, and then going back on prep has to be one of the hardest things for me personally. And it definitely, like, I've had bad crash outs, like really bad crash outs. If I got to 171 crashing out, that just goes to show that I don't know, I just love to eat. And I'm not usually like that. I feel like I got a disorder from it. And I'm not saying it's going to be like that after my show this time, but it might. And I'm not going to be upset because at the end of the day, we all die. We all have, I don't even know where I was going to go with that. My brain is already being fried because the caffeine is running out of my system. I need to replenish the glycogen, restore it, and feel fulfilled. I need to go do cardio, but I usually do cardio after my lifts, but I have a lot of stuff to do today. I'm about to go play basketball, do some cardio, sauna at another gym that I go to, the gym that I actually started working out at, just because the sauna, I need a good sauna. This sauna that I go to now, or the gym here, is just not that good. And it's like a personal sauna instead of like this sauna that I go to at the one gym that I started working out at. Hopefully I didn't get you guys too confused, but they use coals. It's like the old school type stuff. But to go get groceries, eat our meals, and then, hopefully we bring on some size on this show. I know I look a little bit more meatier than, more shredded, more the package I'm trying to bring, because I feel like, dude, there's a lot of people on my show that weren't as shredded. Not saying I was the most shredded on stage, but people kept a little bit more body fat. And they want that. They want more size, and I feel like I'm holding on to more size. Now, it may not be as visible of like abs and like leanness, but it is there. Trust me. I mean, we have like a whole month to be able to show that, and in little to no time, we can make that little adjustment. And then with cardio, we are doing an hour of treadmill a day, 10K steps. We're not doing that Stairmaster BS, which it is effective to certain parts, which I do incorporate like 30 minutes whenever I'm feeling it. But at the same time, before doing the last show, I was just doing a whole bunch of BS for no reason. And dude, it's just, I don't want to have my bodybuilding journey get ruined just by someone who was very uneducated and very, unknowingly of how to coach as a person. And a lot of people, jump into that game. But I mean, if you're a new coach, I understand. I totally have respect for you for trial and error. But if you're someone who is just like, seems like they know what they're doing and put that out there that they know what they're doing, but it just, no, I'm okay. I was pretty upset at the fact that I had a very unsure and very, wall-founded coach. Like, this was like me talking to my coach, and this is how he responded. Yeah, there's like no reply there. But we are done with the workouts. We are, I'm excited because, I bring you guys back on this journey, and, we did have a long journey to even leading up to the last show, but I'm not going to do daily videos. We're probably going to do weekly. I have a lot of stuff going on, and I have a lot of stuff in store for you guys. So, I'm trying my best with content, just trying to get it out to you guys. If you guys haven't followed my socials, make sure you go follow it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new. I appreciate everyone's support. Let me know what videos you guys want to see next in the future. What not, what a bing, what a boom. But love you guys. God bless every single one of you guys. And I'll see you, boys.